We'll begin by teaching you Ujjayi breathing. Come into a comfortable seated posture. Sit up straight. Roll your shoulders back. Allow your arms to be long and relaxed. Drop your chin down slightly to lengthen the back of your neck. Ujjayi breath creates a unique sound. As the breath is controlled by a slight constriction in the throat, it travels through the wind passages and over the vocal cords. Once learned, Ujjayi will always be practiced with the mouth closed. However, it is easier to learn through an open mouth technique. Begin by whispering the word ah as you exhale. Allow the breath to empty completely. Continue by whispering the word ah as you inhale through the mouth. Repeat this again. Exhaling. Once again, inhale through the mouth. Now gently close your lips. Exhaling. Continue the sound on both inhalation and exhalation. Focus on the sound. Ujjayi will help you to use your entire lung capacity, and it builds stamina in your practice. Ujjayi breath creates a rhythm and brings a meditative quality to your yoga practice. Please come into Tadasana, standing mountain position. Distribute your weight equally across your feet. Engage your thighs, tuck your tail, lift your chest, and extend your neck by dropping your chin slightly, reaching through the crown of your head. Hands come to heart center, Namaste, prayer position. Deep Ujjayi breathing. A-series sun salutation. Inhaling, extend your arms out to your side and overhead as you reach up and look up. Exhaling, bending forward from the hips, Uttanasana, standing fold. Inhaling, standing arch position, fingertips pressing. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog position, tops of the toes pressing. Exhaling into the down dog position. Spread your fingers, put weight through the heel of the hands. Lengthen the arms as you roll the shoulders open. Extend through your hips, bring your weight down through your heels. Feet can either be together or hip-width apart. Toes facing forward, feet parallel. Inhaling, stepping forward, standing arch. Exhaling, Uttanasana, standing fold. Relax the neck. Inhaling, reaching out, opening the ribs, lifting through the chest as you tuck the tail, and exhaling, close the pose. Hands in Namaste, second A-series. Inhaling, using Ujjayi, open the ribs and lift the chest as you tuck your tail and reach up. Exhaling, bending from the hips, reaching the sit bones behind you, folding in half, Uttanasana. Inhaling, filling the lungs, standing arch, lift with the chest. Exhaling, Chaturanga, one straight line as you lower. Inhaling, sweeping forward, planting the hands, up dog. Exhaling, stretching back, down dog position. Fingers are spread, heel of the hand pressing. Bones are stacked in a straight line, ears along the inside of the arms.
Keep good lines of energy in your poses. Completely fill the lungs on each inhalation and empty the lungs on each exhalation.
Inhaling, stepping both feet forward into the standing arch position. Exhaling, standing fold, crown of the head towards the floor. Inhaling, press with your feet as you reach out, lifting through the arms, looking up, lifting the chest, and exhaling, tucking the tail as you close the pose. Third A-series salutation. Inhaling, lifting through the entire front of the form. Exhaling, bending the hips and slowly lowering, Uttanasana. Press with the feet. Inhaling, standing arch position, lifting the thighs. Exhaling, stepping back, and lowering. Tailbone moves towards the heels. Up dog position, inhaling, working the quadriceps. Exhaling, taking 5 deep Ujjayi breaths.
Sun salutations move every muscle and joint and are a completely balanced practice in themselves that condition and tone the whole body.
Deep, even Ujjayi breathing. Long line through the spine. Taking an inhalation, stepping forward into the standing arch position, press with the feet, sink in the lower back. Exhaling, ribs drape over the thighs, standing fold. Inhaling, reaching out, using the breath to bring you all the way up to standing, stretching up. And exhaling, tucking the tail, hands in Namaste. B-series salutation. Inhaling, squat position, Utkatasana. Lift your chest, extend through the arms. Exhaling, standing fold, Uttanasana. Inhaling, standing arch, lifting, sinking in the lower back. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Inhaling, press with the hands, lift in the chest, up dog. Exhaling, sweeping back, down dog position. Right foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhaling, reach up, lift up, and exhaling. Use the entire exhalation to take you down through Chaturanga. Inhaling, full breath, bringing the back bend to the front of the body. Exhaling, stretching back, down dog. Inhaling, left foot comes forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Lift through the chest, sink through the sit bones. Exhaling, stepping back, lowered plank, up dog, inhaling, stretching the quadriceps. Exhaling, down dog position, 5 deep breaths.
The B salutations create more heat, intensity, and build strength, stamina, and the inner fire. Remember to move slowly and gracefully between postures.
Keep your weight evenly between your hands and your feet. Inhaling, stepping forward, standing arch position, lift with the chest. Exhaling, Uttanasana, relax the back of the neck. Inhaling, squat position, drop your buttocks, lift your arms, lift through the breastbone. Exhaling, closing the pose. Second B series, Namaste. Using Ujjayi, inhaling, press with your feet, knees press, sink through the lower back, extending off the tailbone. Exhaling, standing fold position, roll the sit bones upwards. Inhaling, press with the fingertips, draw the shoulders back. Exhaling, pulling back through the heels and the Achilles. Up dog, inhaling, opening the shoulders. Exhaling, down dog. Right leg coming forward. Virabhadrasana 1, plant the front foot, shift through the back heel or the outer edge of the back foot. Exhaling, spread the fingers, use the heel of the hands and lower Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog, weight through the heels. Left side, Virabhadrasana 1. Shift your weight, center your torso, lift your chest, and exhaling, stretching back, strong release. Up dog, inhaling. Exhaling, down dog. Keep the center of the armpits facing the floor, the center of the thighs facing forward. Feet can be together or several inches apart. Long extension through the neck, through the crown of the head. Inhaling, filling the lungs, stepping forward, standing arch. Exhaling, standing fold, rolling the sit bones up towards the ceiling. Inhaling, squat, working the thighs. Keeping the ribs open, exhaling, lower the arms. Third and final B series, Deep Ujjayi. Inhaling, open the ribs as you reach out through the arms, stretching up, arms overhead. Exhaling, standing fold position. Inhaling, lift with the chest. Exhaling, lowered plank, one straight line. Up dog, inhaling, beautiful arc on the front of the body. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, stepping forward into Virabhadrasana 1, shift your weight towards the back foot, sink through your hips and sit bones as you lift through the chest. Exhaling, hands come down. Inhaling, up dog, pressing with the hands and the tops of the feet. Exhaling, stretching back, long torso. Left foot forward, forward facing hero, extend through the arms. Drop through the hips. Keep the front shin perpendicular to the floor. Exhaling, releasing, plank position. Inhaling, up dog, strong thighs. Exhaling, down dog. 5 deep breaths.
Keep your attention on the sound of the breath to maintain the flow of energy in your practice.
Keep the Ujjayi breath even and rhythmic, allowing the heat to permeate the entire body. Inhaling, stepping forward, lifting through the breastbone. Exhaling, long legs, each foot independent. Inhaling, squat, press with the thighs, open the ribs, lift and look up. Exhaling, closing the B series. Hands in prayer position, Ujjayi. C series salutation, 12 position sun salute. Inhaling, palms face as you reach up. Standing arch position. Exhaling, arms extend out to the side or in front of you. Inhaling, right leg back into the lunge position. Sink and lift. Plank position, breath held. Pull back through the heels and Achilles. Exhaling, Ashtanga Pranam, knees, chest, and chin. Inhaling, Cobra, pressing with the pubic bone, rolling the shoulders back. Exhaling, Down Dog. Right leg forward. Inhaling, sink, lift. Open the shoulders. Exhaling, Standing Fold. Long released neck. Inhaling, deep sweep out, lift through the arms, turn the palms up, open the pelvis, lift with the breastbone, standing arch, planting the heels and exhaling, lowering the arms. Second C-series salutation. Ujjayi. Inhaling, palms face as you extend the arms overhead and in front of you, arms alongside the ears. Exhaling, long extension into Uttanasana, standing fold. Press with your feet, reach back, lunge position, sink in the quadriceps. Plank position, breath held in, strong body. Exhaling, knees, chest, and chin. Inhaling, Cobra, lift the shoulders, roll them down and back, extend through the crown of the head. Exhaling, Down Dog, lead back through the tailbone. Inhaling, right leg forward, lunge position, stretching quadriceps and hamstrings. Exhaling, step together, Uttanasana, relaxing the back of the neck. Inhaling, sweeping your arms out, reaching up. Strong stretch along the front of the body, palms facing. Exhaling, closing the pose. Hands in Namaste, third C-series salutation. Inhaling, extend the arms out in front of you, palms face. Exhaling, arms extend either in front of you or out to the side into Uttanasana. Inhaling, right leg comes back, lunge position. Lunge with a twist. Right arm comes to the outside of your left knee. Left arm sweeps around behind you to either your sacrum or to the outside of your thigh. Sink with the thigh, lift with the chest. Inhale, lengthen the pose. Exhale, rotate. Inhaling, plank position, breath held. Pull back through your heels. Exhaling, 8-pointed bow, Ashtanga Pranam. Inhaling, cobra, rolling the shoulders back, press with the feet and hands. Exhaling, hips up, heels down, down dog. Right leg coming forward, lunge with a twist. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right arm sweeps around behind you to either your sacrum or to the outside of your thigh.
Keep good lines of energy in your poses. Completely fill the lungs on each inhalation and empty the lungs on each exhalation.
Inhalation and exhale, step forward. Standing fold, raise the sit bones, release the head. Inhaling, deep sweep. Arms forward or to the side, palms face. Big lift. Exhaling, closing the salutations. Hands in Namaste, prayer position. Tadasana, preparing for standing poses. Inhaling, arms come overhead as you lift up and reach up. Exhaling, bending from the hips into Uttanasana, fingers and toes level. Inhaling, standing arch, draw the shoulders back. Exhaling, Chaturanga, lowering down. Up dog, inhaling, open the chest. Exhaling, down dog, pressing back through the hips. Triangle, Trikonasana, right foot 3/4 of the way forward. Lower arm extends anywhere along the shin that's comfortable. A nice line of energy and extension, equally through the arms, coming out of the heart. Relax your shoulders away from the base of your neck and ears. Drop your torso down towards the top of your thigh and the floor. Exhaling. Releasing. Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Open the pelvis, stretch the thighs. Exhaling, down dog, lead through the hips. Left foot, triangle position. Left arm comes up the front of the shin as the right arm extends away, heart center, fingertips reaching away from one another.
The triangle is the building block of geometry, a foundation pose that represents the three principles of knowledge, will, and action.
If you feel any tension in the neck, turn your head to look down at the floor. Exhaling, release. Both hands down, press through the heel of your hand, Chaturanga. Up dog, deep sweep, opening the chest, pressing with the toes. Exhaling, long torso, down dog. Inhaling, both feet come forward, standing arch. Exhaling, standing fold, long spine. Inhaling, reaching your arms out, using the breath to come all the way up. And without closing the pose, exhaling all the way down into Uttanasana again. Release your neck. Inhaling, full breath, standing arch. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhaling. Exhaling, down dog. Virabhadrasana 2, hero position. Step your right foot all the way forward between your hands. Keep your shin perpendicular to the floor as you raise your arms to shoulder height, sinking through the sit bones and tailbone. Keep a long extension from the sit bones all the way through the crown of your head. Deep breathing. Bring the breath fully into your chest. Exhaling. Chaturanga, strong straight body. Inhaling, bringing the arc to the front of the body. Exhaling, long extension through the spine. Left foot all the way forward, back foot turns to the side, shin perpendicular, and sink as you lift. Shin and torso perpendicular to the floor. Sink your hips as you lift your chest. Keep the fingertips extending and opposing one another. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Press with the hands. Up dog, spread the fingers, press with the toes. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, both feet come forward, standing arch. Exhaling, standing fold. Inhaling, deep sweep with the arms, reaching out and up. Exhaling, bending from the hips, Uttanasana. Filling the lungs using Ujjayi. Exhaling, lowered plank. Inhaling, stretch the thighs, press with the feet, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Parshvakonasana, extended right angle. Step your right foot all the way forward between your hands. Press your forearm onto your thigh. Extend your opposite arm straight overhead as you look past the armpit towards the ceiling.
To go deeper into the pose, lock your arms by clasping fingers under the thigh and rolling your torso open.
Keeping your weight extended to the outer edge of your back foot. Exhaling, release, lowered plank. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog, emptying the lungs. Extended right angle, bring your left foot all the way forward. Angle your back foot 45 degrees. Pressing your forearm onto your thigh. Extend the opposite arm all the way overhead. For a deeper variation, you can reach through and clasp your hands. If there's any tension in the back of your neck, look down at the floor. Exhaling, Ujjayi. Coming into Chaturanga. Up dog, inhaling. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, standing arch, both feet forward, filling the lungs. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Exhaling, coming down into the standing fold, Uttanasana. Inhaling, drawing the shoulders back, standing arch. Exhaling, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhaling. Exhaling, down dog. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Step your right foot 3/4 of the way forward. Come onto the pads of your right fingertips. Shift your left hand to your hip and extend your left fingertips towards the ceiling if you're steady. Keep your heel in line with your hip, reaching through the ball of your foot. Turn your head to the side or up towards the ceiling. Keep your breathing deep. Exhaling, release. Take the exhalation all the way through Chaturanga. Inhaling, opening the chest, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Half moon. Left foot comes forward 3/4 of the way. Press onto the pads of the left fingertips. Right hand resting on the hip or extending up towards the ceiling. Keep a long line of extension from the crown of the head out through the ball of the back foot.
The half moon strengthens the legs, ankle, and the energy body.
If there's any tension in your neck, look down at the floor. Exhaling, release. One straight line. Up dog. Open the thighs. Exhale, weight in hands and heels. Inhaling, both feet forward, arch up. Lift through the head. Release the neck into standing fold. Inhaling, reaching out and stretching up. Quadriceps engaged, and exhaling, bending from the hips, Uttanasana. Inhaling, standing arch, sinking in the back. Exhaling, reach back and lower through the heels, press with the hands. Up dog, inhaling. Exhaling, down dog. Virabhadrasana 1, forward facing hero. Right leg comes all the way forward between your hands. Stretch through the heel of your back foot. Sink with your hips, bringing your shin to a perpendicular line to the floor. Chest lifts, arms extend, palms face. Back of the neck is released. Exhaling, coming through lowered plank. Up dog, inhaling. Exhaling, down dog. Left foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Press your weight through your back heel. Open the ribs as you extend the arms overhead.
The hero strengthens the unconscious, tones the legs, thighs, hips, and arms.
Keep the back of the knee open, the back heel pressing. Exhaling, using Ujjayi. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog, long lines. Inhaling, both feet forward and arch up, sink in the back, lift with the breastbone. Exhaling, fold. Inhaling, reaching out, letting the breath bring you all the way up to standing. Bending from the hips, exhaling. Standing fold. Inhaling, arch up, pull the shoulders back, press with the feet. Exhaling, chaturanga. Up dog, inhaling. Exhaling, down dog. Virabhadrasana 3, hero balance. Right foot comes 3/4 of the way forward. Palms into namaste, or extend your arms out in front of you with the palms facing. Extend through the ball of the back foot, turning the center plane of the thigh towards the floor. Exhaling, release. Step back and lower. Inhaling, hips towards the hands, up dog. Exhaling, press back. Hero balance, 3/4 stance on the front foot. Extend through the ball of the back foot. Hands in prayer or extended in front of you.
This pose shows the nature of balance, which isn't fixed, but constantly responds and adjusts to the moment.
Elongate the back of the neck, pressing through the crown of the head. Exhaling, step back. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog, inhaling. Exhaling, down dog. Feet forward on inhalation. Sinking in the back, lifting the floating ribs. Exhaling, fold the head. Inhaling, keep your feet active as you reach up. Exhaling, following the breath down into Uttanasana. Inhaling, lifting the head, standing arch. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, full sweep into the up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Parivrtta Trikonasana, twisting triangle, right foot 3/4 of the way forward, left hand to the outside of the right foot. Right arm extends up towards the ceiling. Press through your back heel. Keep your spine straight. Rotate your ribs from the center of your spine. Shoulders relaxed and down, not compressed. Exhaling, release. Lowered plank, elbows back. Inhaling, nice arc. Exhaling, down dog, stretch through the heels. Inhaling, left foot 3/4 stretch. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Left arm sweeps out to the side and overhead.
The twisting triangle releases stress and compression in the back. It increases the flow of energy through all the nerves in the spine.
Lift your chest as you tuck your tail. Keep strong lines of energy down your legs. Exhaling, releasing the pose, strong hands, pull back through your heels, chaturanga. Up dog, work the thighs, open the pelvis, use the chest. Exhaling, long thighs, long hamstrings. Inhaling, both feet forward between your hands, lift from the floating ribs. Exhaling, ribs drape over the thighs. Inhaling, reaching your arms out as you come all the way up to standing, looking up, dropping your tail. Exhaling forward. Standing fold. Inhaling, standing arch. Exhaling, step back, lower all the way through to chaturanga. down to the floor, lying boat position. Palms face, center plane of the thighs towards the floor. Deep Ujjayi inhalation and exhale, extend as you lift. Keep your legs and your arms shoulder and hip width apart.
Lying boat strengthens the back muscles, lumbar, and buttocks.
A long line of energy with the back bend moving to the front of the body. Exhaling, release. Turn your head to the side. Inhaling, setting yourself up again. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling, extend. Relax your shoulders, don't compress your neck. Keep your arms and your ears in line. Back of the toes pressing, legs engaged. Exhaling, turn your head to the opposite side. Deep, even breath, flowing in and out of the lungs. Return your head to center, hands under your shoulders. Inhaling, sweep forward into the up dog, hips towards your hands, feet pressing, fingers spread. Exhaling, pressing through the down dog. Inhaling, looking between your hands and step or jump forward into Navasana, the seated boat position. Arms shoulder distance apart with palms facing, extending through the balls of the feet. Keep your chest lifted, your abdominals engaged. Pull your breath all the way into your chest. Exhaling, release. Crossed legs sitting straight. Deep breathing, lips closed. And again, balancing across your sit bones, pull your knees in towards your chest. Extend your arms, extend your legs. Balls of the toes pressing forward, toes pulled back.
Seated boat stretches the inner torso muscles and back. It helps you build your lines of energy.
Lift through the chest, lengthen the back. Shoulders relaxed, neck muscles long. Release. Exhaling, release, one vertebrae at a time, chin in towards the chest. Bring your heels in towards your buttocks, hands behind your head, half sit-ups. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhaling, release. Exhaling up. Inhaling, release. Exhale up. Inhaling, release. Keep your elbows back. Exhaling up, contraction. Inhaling, release. Setting up for leg lifts, take your hands in a triangular position under your sacrum. Exhaling, flex and lower. Inhaling, point and raise. Exhaling, flex and lower. Inhaling, point and raise. Exhaling, long extension through the legs as you lower. Inhaling, point and lift. Exhaling, hands pressing, stretching through the psoas. Inhaling, point and lift. Exhaling, flex and lower. Inhaling, point and raise. And exhaling, roll all the way forward, pressing back and coming onto your knees for the camel position, Ustrasana. Knees separated hip width, tuck your tail. Support your back with your hands, fingers facing up. Press your weight into the heel of your hand as you lift your chest, pressing down through the elbows. Bringing your hands back onto your heels, hips centered over the knees. Lift with your breastbone, extend through the crown of your head. Full, deep Ujjayi breathing into the chest.
Back bends build the inner fire and help counteract the aging process.
Keep your tail tucked and gently release, pressing back into the embryo. Deep Ujjayi. Full inhalations and exhalations. Take your breath down into the pelvic floor. Inhaling, coming up again, knees no greater than hip width, tuck your tail, lift your breastbone, roll your shoulders back. Take your hands behind your hips with the fingers upward, if you have the wrist flexibility. Reaching back, clasping the heels, stretching the thighs, lifting the quadriceps, bringing the arc of the pose to the front of the body, extending through the crown of the head, releasing the shoulders, pressing your fingertips into your heels. Keep the back of the neck extended, shoulders dropped. And release. Embryo position. Press your buttocks back onto your heels. Take several deep Ujjayi breaths. Softly release, rolling up your spine, one vertebra at a time. Shifting your hips to your right, swinging your legs around, preparing for the bridge position. Rolling down your spine, feet planted, chin to chest. Bring your heels in towards your buttocks, feet separated hip width. Bridge position, rocking your navel to your spine, tuck your tail, extend your thighs upward towards the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your back, pressing into your shoulders. Keep your feet planted. Remember to tuck, not arch in the lower back. Back of the head pressing into the floor. Hands pressing into the floor as well. Exhaling, release from the highest vertebra to the lowest, bringing your knees into your chest. Deep breath in, long exhalation. Once again, bridge or wheel position. Feet pressed and planted into the earth, tail tucked. Interlace your hands behind your back, pressing into your shoulders. If you're coming into the full wheel position, then come up through the bridge. Take your arms behind you, fingertips facing towards the shoulders. Tuck with your tail, lift through your thighs, release your head. Press with your feet. Bring a strong arc into the front of the spine. Keep the hands and feet active. Press down, lift. Let the neck be released, head hanging. Exhaling, release, one vertebra at a time, rolling down the spine. Exhaling, draw the knees into the chest, keeping a long tailbone, extending the lower back. Inhaling, gentle rock and roll motion, coming all the way forward onto your knees and into the embryo position, releasing back bends. Take your Ujjayi breath down into the pelvic floor, breathing evenly and smoothly. Take your breath down into your waist, hands underneath the shoulders, slowly lifting and stepping back, pressing down through the heels, spreading the fingers, pressing evenly through the hands with strong, straight arms into the down dog position. Nice extension from the crown of the head to the floor, from the sit bones back behind you. Readjusting the body from back bending. Inhaling, step both feet forward into the standing arch, lift through the crown, and exhaling, come down into the clasped forward fold. You can clasp your arms behind your legs, or you can clasp your elbows in front of you. Release your neck and your head down towards the floor.
Use this pose to release any tension you've accumulated during back bending.
Keep your feet active. Bring your breath to the backs of your thighs. Releasing your arms, taking your feet about 6 to 8 inches apart for stand hand position. Slide your hands all the way under the base of your feet, up to your wrists. Press with your feet, pull back with your shoulders, and exhaling, release into the forward fold. Keep the shoulders drawn back, the feet pressing, the top of the head down towards the floor. Continue with your breathing. Inhaling, release, and softly roll up, bending the knees. Keep the rhythm of your breath smooth and even. Inhaling, extending your arms out and up as you look up and reach up. Exhaling, bending from the hips. Forward fold. Inhaling, standing arch. Exhaling, lowered plank. Stepping back, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Looking between your hands and stepping or jumping all the way through to seated position. Preparing for seated poses. Forward bend, Janushirashasana. Fold your left leg in, keeping the right leg extended. Balance your weight across your sit bones. Inhaling, lift your arms, lift your chest, reach up. And exhaling, following the breath into the forward fold. Clasp wherever you can comfortably reach. Release the top of your head towards the top of your foot. Keep the base of your foot extending. Shoulders relaxed and drawn back.
Forward bend strengthen the long muscles of the body, relieving pressure on the spine and bringing symmetry and alignment to the skeletal system.
Breastbone extending forward. Inhaling, extending out and up. Exhaling, lift through the chest as you close your arms to your sides. Extending the opposite leg forward. Folding your right leg in, extending the left leg. Distribute your weight, press down through your sit bones, lift. And on exhalation, come forward, leading through the breastbone, extending through the crown of the head. Clasp comfortably and release the back of your neck and your head forward. Keep your ujjayi breathing smooth.
This pose aids digestion and elimination. Take the stretch into the legs and hamstrings, not into the low back.
Inhaling, extending up, lifting through the chest. Long spine as you exhale and bring your arms down. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Press with your sit bones, lift with your chest, extend through the arms, and exhale, come forward. Clasping the outer edges of your feet, or clasping wherever you can comfortably reach. Keep your pelvis, your sit bones, and your tailbone slightly angled back behind you. Keep a nice rhythm to your breathing, balancing the inhalations and the exhalations.
The forward fold is called the Great Asana. It releases stress in the whole body, stimulates digestion and elimination, and aligns the skeleton. It calms the energy body and relaxes the nervous system.
Extending the pose along the front of your body, relaxing into the posture. With a deep inhalation, reach your arms out and come up to straight sitting. Exhaling, closing the pose. Drawing the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana, wide angle position. Clasp your big toes. Keep the bottom seam of your feet pressing. Draw your shoulders back as you lift your chest. Keep weight through the elbows, lifting the sternum. And exhaling, drawing the elbows slightly out to your sides, pressing on the inner leg as you extend forward, first with the flat back and then rounding. Allow the Ujjayi breath to travel down into the pelvic floor. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Inhaling, lift through the crown of your head as you release to straight sitting. Unwinding the pose, stretching the legs out in front of you, and then extending to the side into straddle split position, Upavista Konasana. Extend from the base of your legs out through the ball and heels of your feet. Roll your shoulders back, planting the hands behind you for support. If you'd like to bring your hands out in front of you, slowly extending forward from the pubic bone to the navel, from the navel to the breastbone, from the breastbone out through the crown of the head.
Use this pose to help you open your hip joints and stretch your inner groin muscles.
Keep the legs powerful and active. Deepen into the posture as it's comfortable for you. Feet stay active. On inhalation, lift up, pressing the floor away from you. Rock to the back side of your buttocks and draw your legs together. Sitting up straight for rock the baby position, hip opener. Fold your right leg in, clasping your knee and your foot into the bend of the elbows. Press with your sit bone and lift your chest. Drop your shoulders. You can deepen the posture with the shooting bow. Clasp your right foot with your left hand and your left foot with your right hand. Or leg behind the head position. Keep your sit bones pressing, your breastbone lifting. Keep your jaw relaxed, the space between your eyes relaxed. Long slope from the tip of your ears to the tip of your shoulders, and exhaling, release. Reestablish the base of your seated posture. Sitting up straight, clasping the left leg, shooting bow, keep the neck muscles long, the face relaxed. Leg behind the head position. Deep breathing, keep the extended foot flexed. Exhaling, releasing the pose. Seated spinal twist. Take your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Slide your left foot to the outside of your right hip. Or sit on your foot for a straighter spine. Extend your left arm out to the side as you inhale. Exhaling, bring it across the front of the knee. Inhaling, extend your right arm up and over your shoulder with the fingertips placed behind you on the floor. Keep your chin level, gliding your chin towards your right shoulder. Bring your back arm as close into your spine as you can. Lift your chest, sitting tall with a straight spine. Release and change sides. Bring your left foot to the outside of the right knee. Sitting on your foot if you'd like. Take your right arm out on inhalation. Exhaling, bringing it across the back of the knee. Inhaling, sweep your left arm up and over, placing the fingertips behind you on the floor. Press with both hands evenly. Lengthen the back of the neck.
Inhale as you lift, exhale as you twist. Use twisting postures to release tension and compression in the back. They lengthen the spine.
Lift along the front of the spine. Press with your sit bones to counter the stretch. Inhaling and exhaling, release the pose. Shifting your weight forward onto your hands and knees, setting up for the dolphin or headstand position. Measure off an elbow's width. Press your forearms down into the floor, interlacing your fingers. Turn your toes under and lift your hips, releasing the top of your head to hang towards the floor. Keep your forearms pressing and your heels weighted. Headstand, draw your knees into your chest, and then slowly extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Keep your shoulders lifted, forearms pressing.
Inversions improve circulation, balance the glandular system, relieve tension, and restore energy.
Long line of energy between the legs. Exhaling, releasing out of the dolphin position, continuing to breathe. And either continuing with the dolphin position or the headstand position. Place the crown of your head on the floor and the back of your head into your hands. Draw your knees into your chest, balance with your heels over your buttocks, and then slowly extend your feet up towards the ceiling.
A tonic for the whole body and brain, headstand is the king of asanas. It builds concentration and memory in the master gland while toning the organs and stimulating circulation. As you hold, continue breathing deeply and evenly with ujjayi.
Keeping your ujjayi breathing rhythmic. Keep the arms active, keeping the triangular base of the pose working. Shoulders lifted away from the neck and ears. Ribs moving back towards the kidneys. Each leg independent and active. Balls of the feet gently pressing up towards the sky. Keep the rhythm of your breath smooth and even. Arms are strong. Shoulders are open. Legs are energized. Exhaling, slowly release. Bringing your knees down to the floor, coming through the embryo position, hands under the shoulders, neck release, softly rolling over the top of the head, massaging out the back of the neck, releasing any compression. Inhaling and exhaling, rolling over the crown of the head and back. Inhaling, sitting up slowly. Shifting your hips to the side, setting yourself up for the plow and shoulder stand sequence. Using a blanket under the backs of your shoulders, roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time, bringing your shoulders to the edge of the blanket, head and neck off the blanket. Pressing the hands down into the floor, slowly bringing your knees into your chest and lifting your hips, taking your feet over your head into the plow position. Letting the hands support the back as you lift with your sit bones, press with your feet. Interlace your hands behind your back, stretching through the arms, broadening the shoulders and pressing into the tips of the shoulders. Keep the sit bones active. Shoulder stand position. Bring your hands onto your back. Draw your legs up slowly, extending the legs overhead. Keep the base of support moving across the shoulders and from your shoulders through your elbows. Lift through the front of your hip bones. Keep the hands supporting the back. Each leg independent and yet related. Balls of the feet gently pressing up towards the sky.
The queen of asanas is the shoulder stand. It is also called the great tension relieving posture. It recharges the bioenergetic system, balances metabolism and the thyroid gland. The neck is stretched open during increased circulation. It complements the headstand. Become absorbed in your breath as you hold.
Ujjayi breathing is strong and consistent. Back of the head presses gently into the floor. Whole body is active, lines of energy extending up through the legs. And exhaling slowly lower, back through the plow position, backs of the toes to the floor, hips lifting. And exhaling slowly, bring yourself down one vertebra at a time, release the back of the neck, letting the head roll slightly back if it needs to. And exhaling, lowering the pose, extending through the heels, coming down slowly. Remove your blanket, setting up for the fish position. Legs extended, arms alongside the body, elbows bent. Press into the elbows as you lift your breastbone and chest, coming onto the crown of the head. Hands come over heart center as you breathe. Prayer position. Deeply inhaling and exhaling. You can also cross your legs into the lotus position using the lotus for the fish. If your legs are crossed into the lotus, then clasp the tops of your feet and press back into your elbows, lifting the breastbone towards the sky. Flying fish, more challenging posture. Draw the knees in towards the chest and extend the legs straight out in front of you as though in Navasana. And then exhaling, slowly release. Gently roll to your side and sit up. Five slow, deep Ujjayi breaths. Finishing the practice with focus, sitting straight, chin slightly lowered. Try and balance the inhalations and the exhalations. Inhale, lifting and expanding the chest. Exhaling, keeping the spine long. Let your breathing be deep and full. Exhaling, slowly release. Setting yourself up for Savasana, the corpse position, final relaxation. coming down one vertebrae at a time, extending your legs greater than hip width. After you complete your last finishing breath, slowly release your body weight back to the floor. Bring your body into a comfortable position. Separate your legs greater than hip width. Release your hands several inches away from your hips and buttocks, palms facing upward. Chin points down towards the toes. Focus your attention down into your feet. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your calf muscles and your shins. Relax your kneecaps and the undersides of your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your buttocks and your pelvic cavity. Relax your abdomen and the small of your back. Relax your rib cage and the center of your spine. Relax your chest and your upper back. Relax your shoulders, your arms, and your hands. Relax your throat and the back of your neck. Relax the line of your jaw, your cheeks, your mouth. Relax your eyes and the space between your eyes. Relax your forehead and your temples. Relax your scalp and your skull. Relax the crown of your head. Gently return your attention to your breath. Softly move your fingertips and your toes. Begin to stretch. Gently roll to your right side and take a few breaths of transition. Using your breath to guide you back around into a comfortable seated posture, sit up straight with your eyes closed. Take slow, deep Ujjayi breaths. Balancing the inhalations and the exhalations. Bringing your hands back to prayer position over the heart center. Namaste.